Hello, friends, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Mercedes. I go by That Mom Mercedes and That Mom Wellness Coach here on the internet. I am one of the original, if not the original, That Mom creators here on the internet. I've been going by That Mom for 8 years now, guys. Thank you all so much, whoever has been here. I know there's a ton of you from my That Mom days when I was a vegan. So I just want to say thank you all for being here. 182 subscribers starting 2026 with. I appreciate you all so very much. I'm going to try to be a lot more consistent with uploads this year, guys. Speaking of being a lot more consistent, this is a video I filmed back in October because October got crazy for us. A lot of things that happened, and I wanted to do some sort of normalcy for my kids in the month. And one of the ways that we did that was I made these wonderful pumpkin cheesecake no bake bars that I'm sharing with you now. The recipe is a very generic recipe. I went to go look for the recipe this morning and I found about 6 that were exactly the same. So this is probably the most standard, easy, no bake pumpkin cheesecake bar. So what I'm doing in the clip right now is I have just taken 1 cup of heavy whipping cream and beat it into stiff peaks. And you're going to set this aside because you're going to use this to fold into the cream cheese pumpkin mixture in a couple minutes. So I stuck it in the fridge with an airtight lid on. It also helps if you have room in your fridge because a lot of times I go to do a lot of these things and I have no room in my fridge for stuff. So points if you did a fridge clean out before making these types of desserts and stuff. What we're doing now is we are adding in 16 ounces of cream cheese into the blender, or not the blender, into the food processor, sorry, with a 3/4 cup granulated sugar, 1/8 teaspoon sea salt, or just regular salt, I think I am using, 2 teaspoons pure vanilla extract, 1 teaspoon of lemon juice. I didn't have freshly squeezed, so I'm pretty sure I just stuck in some frozen ice cubes. Yeah, so I have in my little fluted dish on the side of the bowl right there, I have my frozen ice cubes and they are thawing out. And then 1 cup of pumpkin puree, which this one was a can of pumpkin puree for us, but I do have a whole video I will link above about how to cook and prep your pumpkin for pumpkin recipes if you guys are interested in that. It's a wonderful video. I did it 4 or 5 years ago, but it is still very relevant, and at some point soon hopefully I'll have a real oven to redo that video for you guys. Working on it. 2026 goals, guys. Don't worry about that. If you guys can hear my voice, it is currently 7 o'clock in the morning. I'm trying to do this voiceover before my kids wake up. Nice rainy morning, guys, but yay. How has winter break been for you guys in your family? Let me know in the comments. Winter break for us has been very much go 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 go, and we did a lot yesterday, even though we didn't do hardly anything. And today I do have plans to do vision boards with my girls because I want to do a vision board, and I think that there's no harm in them also doing a vision board. So we're gonna have some fun. While the video clip has been just going and going and going, I want to tell you guys that pumpkin puree is well, if you do it by yourself in shape, if you do it by yourself from a whole pumpkin, it's super easy to do. All you have to do is bake it and then maybe squeeze out some excess juice once it's cool, guys, once it's cool. But these cans of pumpkin puree, towards the end of the baking season, like now, they are all on sale. So it's a good time to go ahead and stock up, especially if you like doing pumpkin desserts and stuff like this, because you don't need to have a specific time of year to do specific foods and everything, especially if it's a can. If you are working from fresh, then yes, there is a specific time of year to do those. But if you will have a can of pumpkin puree and you want to make a pumpkin cheesecake bar in the middle of the summertime, go right on ahead. I am not stopping you. I am not the pumpkin police. I am actually the pumpkin giver. And I think doing stuff with pumpkin at any time of the year is amazing. So, okay, so in the video, we can see that I have blended in all of those, all of, I can't speak this morning, guys. I have incorporated all of those ingredients together, and now I am taking that fluffiness that we already did, and I'm going to fold in to the cream cheese mixture. So this is um 8 times speed, but I swear I was being nice and delicate and folding, because you don't want the whipped cream to go poof down, and you don't want it to not be fully incorporated in. You could possibly fold with like a spatula attachment if you have mobility issues. I don't have a spatula attachment for our stand mixer here, so I just did it by hand. As you can see, there are hands giving me things in the frame and hands taking things from the frame. So yes, my little sous chefs were taste testing everything along the way. They were giving me their stamp of approval along the way, and you can see my little sous chef here gonna help me with the crust. So my kids, they helped me crush up the graham crackers, guys. 2 1/3 cup graham crackers, so about 2 sleeves of graham crackers we used, and we crushed them in one of our reusable bags. My kids had so much fun banging and clanging and smashing them to get them all nice and mashed up. In the future, I might throw them through like the Ninja one more time, because you can see there's some chunks, but it still worked out. No, other than what you see me do in the video to get rid of the chunks, other than that, I didn't do anything to get rid of the chunks. So the crust is those graham crackers plus 4 tablespoons of brown sugar, and my brown sugar was coming to an end. That's why it looked the way it did, but it was at the end of the bag, and it was an older bag, so now I do have a new bag. 1 teaspoon of pumpkin spice seasoning or more, 1/4 teaspoon of sea salt, and then 2/3 cup melted butter. Incorporate it all in together, and then do like how you're seeing my kiddo do it right here, and smash it down into a nice even layer. I think my pan that I used was too big. I could have used a slightly smaller pan, and it would have been like a thicker cheesecake layer, but making it like this, we had more, and we were able to actually kind of enjoy it too. And with a diabetic in the house, it was easier for her to take slices, thinner slices, and actually be able to not spike her sugar. I don't believe that it actually did spike her sugar as bad as we thought it would, but it was still delicious. And yeah, I highly, highly recommend this recipe. After you put it in the pan, like how we're showing you now, is that you're gonna stick it, cover it, and stick it in the fridge for at least 8 hours, 48 hours if you'd like. I do believe we stuck it in the fridge, and then a lot of things happened, and we took it out probably like 3 or 4 days later, and it was like, oh yeah, we have this dessert at this perfect time. Let's sit down and have something comforting. So it's a great make ahead dessert. It's a great make ahead dish. If you guys are big fans of pumpkin, I would definitely add more pumpkin into this, because I had family members both saying it was very strong of pumpkin and that there wasn't enough pumpkin in there. So, to each their own. If you like pumpkin, add a little bit more pumpkin. So that's it. And thank you guys for being with me on our first video of 2026. And we'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys. Thank you so much for being here with me. I will see you then.